Hi and welcome one and all to today's video, which is my October update for Project Pan, and it is 50 shades of black, and this runs April to April, and this is in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies on Facebook. So every year there is a coloured themed Project Pan, and this year it's been black. So basically it's either items that are black coloured themselves, such as this nail polish, or the containers are black, or it has some reference to black in the title, or writing that's black, whatever you want to make the link. You can select 50 items from anything in beauty. So I've been using ones, pulling them in and out of this project, but at the moment I have used up, as of the end of September, 26 items, so that's over halfway through, and I have some more progress to show you today. So the first item has just I finished, but it's made me out to be a bit of a liar really, because I was pumping and pumping this gel. This is a Gucci massage oil 30ml. I got this free. I can't say it was a gift we purchased that I knew about, but rather I ordered some beauty stuff, and I'm not sure whether it was Hoggies online or just my luck. It could even have been Lux Plus, but one of these more wholesalers, they just put this in. So I was pleased to get it. I didn't know I was getting it with a package, and it is a massage gel, but it is you can use that as a moisturiser. It's particularly good over wet skin. It does have a perfume note. I was pumping and pumping. It did last quite a few times, but today, just now, I've just had to reshoot this video because my little dog Pomeranian was barking like mad. So I've got that much left, which I'm going to use on the body tonight, but I'm going to count that as an empty. So this is a lovely moisturiser. I don't like Gucci Guilty, but the scent is not too strong, and it worked really well as a moisturiser, particularly on damp skin, but you don't have to do that, or you can use it as a ready blended massage medium. Then the next item that I finished up is by Alchemist, and it's the neck décolleté and wrinkle refill. Now this one is airless, so I wasn't able to get had to pump to get the item out. This I have opened up and decanted everything to get the last drop. This is a lovely product that is very good at tightening skin. So Alchemist is the brand. I've never heard of them before, and it's the neck and décolleté wrinkle refill for 20ml, and a little went a long way. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to look for that online. I got this in a beauty box or an advent calendar, and it has been absolutely splendid. So yes, I will try and relook that because it did help tone and lift my neck. Then one I've just finished today, it was Spluttering and Spluttering. I've used this for a month on a splutter. It's amazing with nothing in it, but it's now at the end, and it is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist in 88ml. So that is the full size. There are different variants. I think there's a mattifying one and there's an SPF one, and I do actually have an SPF one that came in a beauty kit with different brands. So I really enjoyed this. I actually bought another a few months ago in the jumbo size. Really enjoyed this. It's really good at keeping makeup in place. Then another item that I've reached the goal on, not complete, but I've reached the goal on, is this Jelly High Shine nail paint from Barry M, which is a UK brand. I've got the paint on my nails and they do last fairly well, because the problem with black is obviously nails are white and you can then see chips, but this has worked very well. So the goal for this was 50 manicures on each nail. 50 nails of manicure, which is basically 5 full manicures. So a full manicure for me is 2 coats. Certainly for this it's 2 coats. So I have used this for 5 full sets of nails over early autumn. So here we are, and as it's the Halloween week, this was very useful to use. And I have my Addams Family sweater. I have worn it before in recent years. Hopefully you can read it there. So I do love Morticia Addams. She is one of my favourite characters in historical TV, so love to have that. So this black nail polish yeah, it's quite suitable for Halloween. And for those of you who don't know, I like gothic music. I still go out to goth events. I consider myself goth. I don't wear black all the time, as you know, but yeah, it's very important to me still. And my earlier videos do reflect that, although a lot I had to take down because they had music copyright, even though I wasn't, I still don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any partnership with YouTube for monetary gain, if you know what I mean. And these were outside of copyright anyway, and they were free use, but anyone can make a claim, and then once they make a claim, then you have to surrender your details. So yeah, my favourite genre is goth. That is a massive genre of music. I don't post a lot. I did post a tune that I like that came out in the last month, but this season particularly is right up my alley. I'm actually going out to a Halloween party this weekend, and I do have some Halloween decorations up around my doorway, and I live in a gothic house. It is a gothic, the architecture is gothic style, gothic revival, so it's really gothic in its architecture, so it suits me. Yeah, but that's just a little bit about me, and the 50 Shades of Black obviously is right up my street. So I'm going to move on to the items that I'm working on. So I've got the Laura Geller bronzer in Bake Bronze and Brighten in Fair. So this is where I am up to. So it's massive. It's a massive bronzer. It used to be a bit more domed, but I'm using this at the moment. I'm going to look on. I think it's 31 or 32 uses I've had. Let me just check. Where is it? Where is it? You can never find it when you need to. 31 as of today, which is Tuesday. So I'm still using that, and it's in my rotation at the moment. I've also got from Illamasqua, and that's a brand I used to love. It's not around very much anymore. And I've got a contour powder, and I think it's called Prima or Pyra. I'm not sure, it's all rubbed off, but I've had it many years. So I've had to repress it because it did crumble apart. That's where I'm up to now. And I have it just under for the jawline. That's all I use this one for. But it is, hopefully it will get finished. Then I've got a Dr. Lip, and this is a lip tint, and it is a reddish colour. I'll show you. It doesn't come off that red or that dark. There is some darkness to it, but it's a beautiful formula as a balm, not just as a makeup item, but it's absolutely lovely. This is very similar in its polymer type and consistency to the new Ole Henriksen. I suspect his was based on this because this is an older product. It may not be available in the US, but they're very similar. It's a beautiful balm, and that is it. Obviously sheared out it wouldn't look like that. It's just a hint of a tint, but I have several of these that I bought from TK Maxx. Absolutely beautiful, but these are readily available in the UK. Then I've got from L'Oreal a foundation, and it's the Infallible Pro Glow. Now this is only available on Amazon. I'm in the shade 202, which is there's only 4 shades. This is a neutral one. There is a pale porcelain one that's a bit more yellow, and this is the neutral. I've got it on today. Absolutely love it. There isn't a lot in, so I'm hoping to get it finished this year, but certainly by the end of the project. Absolutely love this. So this is a very sheer runny foundation, and it has alcohol in, which allows it to be very thin, and it sets fairly quickly. It does not set to a full dry down by any means. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favourite foundations. It's similar, I believe, to the Lancome in a bottle and the Urban Decay. They've got very similar shaker bottles. You need to shake this up. Very similar, but this is a fraction of the price. The prices do vary on Amazon depending on their supply and on the shade, but it is a direct from Amazon product. Then I have for my I'll carry on with makeup. Then I have this from KVD Beauty, and this is the Dazzle Stick, and this is in Thundercloud. So that's it down. You only need the tiniest amount. It's like pure metal glitter on the skin. Utterly stunning. So I use this as a halo eye on the centre of the lid, It's absolutely gorgeous. It's had a lot of use, and I really do not want to run out of this, though I know it's a cream, it will only have a limited shelf life. I've also been working on the Shade and Light Eye, and I have used that this month, although this is not in my main Shop My Stash rotation. I just pull it out if and when, and if I go out, and I went out to the golf club just over a week ago, and I wore these shades. So basically that is in the crease, that over the lid. You can put that over or use it as an eyeliner, or the outer third, and then a white. You can use that obviously to brighten up anywhere. So these are all mattes. Really love this. And it's KVD. It's quite an old one, but I only started using it fairly recent, and it's a smoke palette. I don't think that's available anymore, certainly not in general retail. Then I have two other items that I am working on that I can show you. Well, I can't show you progress as such, but this is the Inkey List serum. I've started this in the last month. It's a hyaluronic acid hydrating hair treatment. Now my hair, I have oily roots and very, very dry, crispy hair, because it's grey and it's coarse. It doesn't look it, it's fine, but it's a very odd, my brown hair, my natural hair colour, which I haven't got much left now, is silky, and the grey is very coarse. So I use this. You hear it has got some movement in, and it's from the Inkey List, and it is good at putting moisture in. And what they say you do is you put it on damp hair after you've washed your hair, and it helps retain moisture, and I do think it does work to some extent. I don't use it on its own. I put it through the hair, and then at some point thereafter I put in a hair oil towards the mid-lengths and ends. But I'm really enjoying this, so I'll show you. It is the Inkey List hyaluronic acid hydrator. Absolutely lovely, and it is for frizz control. The final item that I did use when I went out, because it is quite a strong product, is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the original All Nighter with Skindinavia, and I know Urban Decay have now separated from Skindinavia, so I don't know what the new formula is like. This is one of three, and you only need a little. It's not like the Continuum Mist, a fine mist by any means, but and it does open. But yeah, I've got about 2/3 left, and I will be using this. I take this with me when I go out if it's going to be somewhere hot. Yeah, but that's all the progress. So I still have quite a number. I've got a number that I haven't introduced. I've got a Bobbi Brown foundation not introduced yet. I've got a 111 skin mask which I've not used. I have a Victoria I Beckham stick which in green, which I have used, but it's not in my main rotation at the moment. I've got a blusher by Deborah, which I will put back into my rotation. That's a 13 uses. I've got Maria Nila spray, which I do use as a glitter spray. I'll probably use it more in the festive season. And then I have this, which I've not used at all, and it is Coffee by Rimmel, and it's 264, and it's Coffee Shimmer, and it's absolutely lovely. There it is. So I will be using that probably towards the end of autumn. For the next part of autumn, I'll put it in my rotation. So I think, and then I've got a Kiko palette in green, which I will be pulling out. I'll focus on that on 1 month. That's only had 7 uses. And I've got a Surratt lipstick, which I've used 30 times. So steady progress. Hopefully I'll be able to work through and reach my goal. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you tried any of these or anything similar products, perhaps in the same line? And have you got any tints and tips? Because, you know, it's a learning curve. I've been doing this for about 8 years, maybe 9 years coming up. But, you know, that's filming, but I have done it maybe 10 or 11 years myself. I'm no expert. I just try and make it up as I go along, try and get use out of products if they're multi-use. I'll try and make them multi-use. But like I say, thank you very much for watching, as I do appreciate that your time is valuable. So thank you for spending some of your precious time with me. I would love it, like I say, if you share your thoughts down below. Also, if you would like to subscribe, I would love to have you along joining us. And if you like the video, if you could give it a like, I would also appreciate that, but it's entirely up to you. Like I say, hopefully I shall see you soon in another video. I do have an empties coming up soon. I also have my beauty purchases for September and October. I don't know whether to do a Halloween get ready with me, because I am actually going to a Halloween party and I do have a character in mind. No, it's not Morticia, because I have done that previously in a video many years back. It is there, but I do have another character that particularly those in the UK would know, so I might do it on Friday. We'll have to see, but otherwise, like I say, I hope you're having a lovely day, lovely week. Please take care of yourselves, and bye for now.